Hi, Jackie here, the Joyful Yogini, and welcome to Camp Lake. For today's yoga session, we are going to focus on core. So it's a yoga-inspired session with core. All you need is a mat and some inspiration. If you want, you can bring your dog. This is Chewy. You might even see Gracie at some point. He sometimes gets in the way, but we will deal with it. So join me on the mat. We will start in child's pose. Okay, so for child's pose, you can either have your knees at the outer edges of your mat and your toes touching, or you can have your knees together. Knees together is really nice if you need extra support for today for your lower back. And breathe in and out through your nose. If you have knobby knees like me, you might even want to have two mats or an extra mat rolled up under your knees or a blanket. Sometimes certain positions can bother my knees, so you just want to make sure that you're listening to your body and you create a really comfortable space for yourself. If it's part of your practice, you can start your Ujjayi breath. So breathing in and out through your nose. On the breath out, it's as if you're constricting the back of your throat slightly and your lips are pursed. And it's as if you're trying to fog up a glass with your mouth closed. Okay. I think it sounds like the waves of the ocean. Okay, we're going to move into puppy pose. So you're just going to reach your fingers forward, bring your forehead forward on the mat. It's increasing the stretch in your chest, your upper chest, and your back and your shoulders. Just feel that beautiful stretch. If this feels uncomfortable, you can go back to child's pose. You can even bring your arms back along the sides and reach for your toes and just have a really nice, gentle child's pose. You can send breath to your shoulders and upper back. Down your spine, right to your tailbone. Okay, we're going to move into a bit of a cat-cow. Before we get into our core work, we want to make sure our body is nice and loose, feeling good. So we're going to breathe in as our head goes up, our belly goes down. And then breathe out through your nose, belly button to spine, head and neck just relaxed. Breathe in and up. Breathe out to cat. Breathe into cow. Breathe out to cat. Breathe in, neutral spine. Okay, that's great. We're going to do another little stretch here. We're going to thread the needle, so bring that arm up. Let's get those wrists nice and loose one way, the other way. Thread the needle down, cheek down to the mat. The left hand, you can have it reaching out in front. You can have it by your face. You can bring it back, so whatever you like. Now, I'm going to keep it close to my face, and I'm going to add some extra balance. So I'm going to bring my left leg back, and my foot is flexed as if I'm stamping it into a wall. So you're activating your core right now. You should feel a gentle pull up the side. I'm feeling it up my right and my left side. just in different positions. You're also working that left arm, that bicep, that forearm. They're activated right now as they're holding you up. And if your leg isn't out, that's okay. Just enjoy that stretch. One more breath in. And as you let it out, bring that leg down if it's up. Let's bring that arm, that right arm back up. Reach up. And bring it right back down to tabletop. Okay, so the other side. Let's bring it up. Let's roll the wrist one way. Roll it the other way. Thread the needle down. Cheek to the mat. Okay, you can do the same thing you did on the other side. Or change it up if you feel like this side can handle something different. Or needs something different. Again, my foot is flexed as if I'm stamping it into a wall. My right bicep is activated and my forearm and my core. This is a very gentle core exercise. You know, doing yoga outside I find so relaxing. If I'm not getting bit by mosquitoes. But it is August as I'm filming this and there are no mosquitoes. It is so nice. Okay, let's bring that leg down, unthread the needle, reach up, and bring it back down. Oh, that feels good. Okay, so I'm bringing, oh, my dog brought me a stick. Okay, I'm bringing my legs back a little bit and my arms a little bit forward. Okay, I'm going to slowly go down to my belly, and we're going to make this as slow as possible. And you're going to keep your elbows close to your sides. You're going to keep your core tight. Slowly come down, down, down. All right, nice. Let's go into a Cobra. And bring it down. Breathing it up. And down. This time I want you to try to hold your hands up off of the ground. You won't be able to go up as high. Hold them up, feet are down. And down. Okay, you're going to bring your arms back. If it feels comfortable for you, you can interlace your fingers. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can just be like you're a bird about to take off. Okay, so whatever feels good for you. I like clasping my fingers together because I'm also getting a shoulder opener here. I'm going to lift my chest up off the ground. My hands are off of my bum. And I'm breathing. Now, if this feels okay for you, you can lift up your legs as well and breathe. Try to go a little higher. A little higher again. And rest. Okay, let's bring the arms in front. We're going to do the same thing, except arms are in front this time. You can lift your legs up or keep them down, whatever feels best for you today, and up. Make sure you're breathing, don't hold your breath. Another couple breaths. Thank you for the kisses, Chewy. And down. Okay, that feels good. Let's come up again. We're going to do a little bit of breaststroke with our arms, okay? Again, your feet can be down or off of the ground. So whatever feels best for you. Up. Okay, let's do some breaststroke here. Up. Breathe in. And up. And up. I'm going to do 2 more of those. And down. Oh, that feels good. Okay, let's do a counter stretch with our back. I want us to do a cat pose, okay? So let's do a nice cat. And neutral. And let's go to cat again, okay? Bring it up. And neutral spine. And let's go cat one more time. Okay, I'm bringing my knees back again. My arms are forward. Knees are down. We're slowly going to lower ourselves down. Elbows nice and tight. Tummy tight. Okay, let's bring our arms out. I'm going to bring my head to the side. I'm going to choose the right side. I'm going to bring my right arm to my face. I'm going to push myself to the side. I'm going to take my right leg and bring it back. And we're just going to do a nice twist as well as it's stretching out our shoulder too. This feels good. I'm going to flex that straight leg at the bottom. I'm going to keep that foot activated and breathe. You know, it's really good for us to slow down. I used to, when I was doing yoga, it always had to be a workout for me. I need power yoga. I need to sweat. I need to go, go, go. Until I started allowing myself to slow down or forcing myself to slow down and trying some slower yoga and focusing on my breath. And I found that my parasympathetic nervous system needed it so bad because I was always go, go, go. Okay, so let's come out of that. Okay, we're going to go the other way. I'm bringing my hand in by my face, twisting over. There. It does feel great if you have that type of personality of taking action, go, go, go. That it feels great. But it can create imbalance within our bodies, and it could really put our nervous system into overdrive. We not only need, it's good to activate our sympathetic nervous system and push ourselves, but we also need the balance of our parasympathetic nervous system. So slowing down, allowing ourselves to relax, and we are still getting a workout here. I have lost more weight slowing down than I've ever before. And I'm stronger now. Okay, that feels so good. Okay, you're going to go up onto your knees. Okay, we're going to go into a downward dog. So tuck your toes under and up you go. Having these inversions are so good too. We need to get the blood rushing to our brain. Get everything flowing beautifully throughout our whole body. So often the blood is in the lower part of our body. So this is so good for us. So pedal out. If you rather find stillness right now in your downward dog, you do it. Do what you need to do. I want to pedal out because that feels good on my calves, my hamstrings. Everything's just a little tight this morning. So I want to loosen it up. I'm going to bend my knees now and push my chest towards my knees and then straighten my legs. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, we're going to bring that right leg up as we breathe in. You're going to bring your knee to your nose, nice and slow. Your knee does not have to touch your nose, or your nose does not have to touch your knee. You're just aiming towards it. And let's bring that back up. Okay, breathe in to right elbow. Chewy, your bum is right in my head here. Let's bring it back up. And left elbow, Chewy. You're a little bit in my way, honey. Don't really like doing yoga having my head in a dog's bum. Not really what I was looking for. And let's do that process again. Knee to nose. And up. Right elbow. And up. I feel like my dog is like a statue right now for me. And up. And let's bring that leg down. Good work, everyone. Let's do a little lion's breath here. Breathe in and then tongue out and make some noise. Let's do that again. Okay, same process, left leg. Bring it up. Knee to nose. And up. Left elbow. And up. Right elbow. And up. The same process again, knee to nose. And up. Left elbow. And up. Right elbow. And up. Okay, Chewy, can you move please? Chewy, you're in my way, honey. Go over there. Go play with your stick. Okay, let's continue. So back to downward dog. We are going to be going to plank and then into a chaturanga. Now, you can either go right down to your belly or chaturanga to upward facing dog and then back to downward. You do not need to go into plank, or if you can do a different version of plank, you can go onto your knees and go down like we were before, okay? So make this your own. What we're gonna do is if you want to add a bit of intensity, you can try to keep one leg off of the ground. So you can do a 3-legged dog, and then move forward. I'm gonna bring my hands forward a bit and come down. And then up, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Okay, so whatever version you want, we're gonna do the other side. Okay, good job. Let's do that. Each side again. We might even do it one more time after that. Let's see how this goes. Okay, other side. One more time each side. We can do it. Nice. Well done. Let's do a lion's breath here. And again. Let's come down to hands and knees. We were putting quite a bit of weight on our wrists, so I just want to do a little roll here. Remember when you're doing plank, to spread those fingers out and make sure the weight is balanced across all of your pads, not only down here, but the pads of your fingers. And that can help not put so much pressure on your wrists. But we were doing a lot there, especially when you have one leg off of the ground. Okay, so we are gonna do some bird dog here. We're gonna make sure your shoulders are stacked over your wrists. We're gonna have the left leg forward, or the left, that's an arm. We're gonna have the left arm forward, right leg. Okay, we're just gonna hold it here for a bit. Right now my back toe is pointed, so I'm gonna keep it like that for now. And now let's flex that back toe, or the back foot is flexed. Not just a toe, we'll do the whole foot. And let's slowly bring this whole thing in. My toes are pointed now. And out, and flex, and bring it in. And bring it out, and then flex, And bring it in. And again. And one more time. Okay, let's bring it down. All right, make sure your wrists are good. Okay, we are going to do the other side now. So the right arm is out, left leg is out. I'm going to start with point. And we'll flex now. Okay, bird dog, let's bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep that core nice and tight. And 5. Excellent, bring it down. Good work, everyone. Okay, we're gonna give our wrists a break. We're gonna go into a dolphin pose. So your arms are in Sphinx pose. I'm gonna bring my feet back and up. Now you can bring your legs forward as much as you want. If you want to bring them really tight towards you, you can even place your head on the ground. It's up to you, or just simply leave your head and neck just hanging. Okay, so during this, you're not only activating your core, but I'm sure you'll be able to feel it in your shoulders and back. You're getting your lats a bit here as well. Just a few more breaths here. Okay, you can bring your knees down. I'm going to bring my arm to the side so my fingers are facing you guys. And now what you can do, if you want extra support, you can have the one knee on the ground. Actually, if you're going to have the one knee on the ground, you're going to have your hand a little bit on an angle there. Okay, so this leg you can leave down. And I'm actually going to keep this arm up here. This feels good. Now, you can bring that leg up and you can flex your foot. So this is a brilliant core right here. When we continue with some planks, you can either stay in this position or you can adapt yourself, okay? So it's up to you. You can always have your foot down, up. Okay, and let's bring it down. Let's do the other side. Okay. Now, some people prefer to do it on their elbows because they can give their wrists and hands the relief that they need. But if not, you can take this position, which to me feels even better and more open on that hand. But I want you to do what your body is okay to do for you. And every day it might be a little bit different. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the first side. And you can either stay on that knee with the elbow down, or you can transfer to a straight arm. Okay, so we have the straight arm here. I should have a second mat. My knee is a little uncomfortable. It's the dock. Okay, so from here, you can bring your elbow to your knee and reach forward. As we're coming down, you're squeezing your abs over here. One more. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna flex my foot again. I'm gonna bring my arm up. Okay, let's switch to the other side. What's great about this position is you're also working your glute. This bum cheek, the one at the bottom, is working really nicely right now. Okay, let's come in and out. Squeeze those abs to the side. Okay. And let's come down. Okay, so we're gonna do some more planking it. This time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back onto my forearm. I'm gonna stagger my feet. You can also stack them on top of each other, or you can have your knee down. And we're gonna go down and open. Let's do 2 more. Okay, nice. Okay, let's do the other side. I'm gonna face the same way this time. Okay, so again, you can stack or stagger, or have that knee down, okay? So whatever feels best for you. And here we go. Two more. Okay, good. Now I'm giving a break on each side and we're just changing it up a little bit every time. Okay, so now, same position as before, or you can take a different position, hand on the hip. We're gonna do some dips down, 8 of them. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change sides. Here we go. Hand on the hip. Let's do it. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay. Let's do a bit of boat pose now. I feel like my ears are like all over the place. Just as long as it's added entertainment. I cannot do yoga with my hair down. It just makes me so hot. All right, here we go. Are we ready? Hands under the knees. One knee up, or one leg up, the other leg up. Now you can stay right here. This is great. You're on your sit bones, you're leaning back a little bit. Core is nice and tight. This is fine right here. Otherwise, you can bring your arms out. And you can hold it here. If you want to intensify things, you can straighten your legs, bring your arms up. Whoa! And breathe. Okay, good. We're gonna do some low boat, high boat. I like doing this one. I've done this in several videos. I like it. This guy behind me is gonna have to move. Let's see, maybe he'll move when I move. Let's see what happens. So, oh, thank you, Chewy. Three more. 2 more. It's a 20-minute workout. 1 more. Sweet. We did great. Okay, so let's slowly go down. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go into a bridge pose. So bring your feet close to your bum as you can. Reach for those heels. If you're not touching them, that is okay. You can either just keep your hands down and come on up, Or if you want, you can clasp your hands underneath. I'm gonna snuggle my shoulders under and push my heart up as well. And my glutes are pushing up. So whichever position feels good for you, I want you to do that. When your hands are clasped, it's also opening up your shoulders. So if that feels uncomfortable, then you don't have to do it that way. I'm gonna snuggle my shoulders more. You can always use blocks for this to give yourself extra support on whichever level. So your block provides you 3 different levels of height. You can try the different levels and you just place it under where your waistband would be. Open up that heart to the day. You can even visualize green or pink. Feel that energy center opening and opening. Being open to whatever presents today. Whatever life has to offer. Your neck is in flexion right now. This is good to help to open up that throat chakra. Speak from your heart today. Send love to yourself, to the people around you. Let's slowly come down. Let's hug our knees. If it feels good for you, you can roll back and forth. You can even hold on to your knees and do circles with your knees one way and the other way. Now my practice is never complete until I do some nice twists. So I want to do a nice twist here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my right ankle over my left thigh. And I'm slowly going to bring this down like this as I'm looking over my other shoulder. If it doesn't feel good for you to look over your other shoulder, then you can just keep everything nice and aligned. You should feel a nice stretch up your left side. If you want a bit more of a stretch, you can bring your legs a little bit over to the left. Okay, let's come back up. That feels good. Another way to get into that position is you have your feet at the edges of your mat, and then you just, shift over right to left, and then you can just stay to one side. So that works too. And then if you want it to be a little bit more intensive, you can bring that outside leg and put the foot on your knee. Okay, and then I can look the other way. What we didn't do at the beginning of this class, well, you might have on your own, is set an intention for your day or set an intention for the class. So how about at this point, if you haven't done so, set at least your intention for the rest of your day. What do you want it to be like for you? How do you want to feel? And let's come back up to center and let's go into happy baby pose. I like to grab the outsides of my feet. You might want to grab the insides, your toes, or the whole pat of your foot from the front. So whatever feels best for you. I'm actually going to try it this way for today. Change things up a bit. Now, if your tailbone is nice and flat, if your whole spine is flat to the ground, you can even rock side to side, and that should feel good. You can even go into Kung Fu Baby and take turns straightening a leg. If there's anything else that you would like to do before Shavasana, please do so. You can always pause this if you want. You can go get a blanket, a pillow, socks. If there's another pose you want to do before we go into Shavasana, please do. I think that's a dragonfly. Otherwise, you can get yourself ready into a position. So, if you have a sore lower back, you can keep your knees bent, so feet on the ground and put your knees together, and that will give your lower back some nice support. Or, if you have blocks or books or pillows, you can have your legs straight and just place the pillows or books or blocks under your thighs, just above your knees, and that will add some nice support. So get yourself into a comfortable position. I like to snuggle my shoulders under too, so my heart is up and open. You might want to have one hand on your heart and one at your belly. There is some type of bug flying around me. Relax into your mat and breathe. Focus on your breath right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear a loon. If you can hear the buzzing because it's near my microphone, you can either just simply melt into the hum of the buzz or tune it out. Now you can stay here in Shavasana as long as you like. If you are ready to move on with your day, you can start wiggling your fingers and your toes. If you want, you can reach up above your head. Reach with your fingertips, your arms, your shoulders, your legs, your ankles, your toes. If you are ready to move more, you can slowly make your way over to one side. And go into fetal position on one side. Get your body ready to move again. Right now, just feel safe in this position. You are safe and you are loved. Okay, when you're ready, you can, if you feel comfortable, you can keep your eyes closed and you can make your way up to a seated position. And actually, okay, just take notice with the way your body's feeling right now. When you're ready, you can flutter your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. You worked really hard. We did a fabulous core workout. And I hope to see you on the mat again soon. From my light to yours, everyone. Namaste. And Chewy and Gracie say, have a great day too. Thank you, everybody.